and look at an example of how to use Desmos to enter a scattergram or data set. First thing I need to do is to create a table. There are two ways that I can create the table. One of those is by clicking on the Add Item button and then selecting Table. Or if I close that, I can type the word table. As soon as I finish the word, the table pops up. The first table by default has two columns, X1, Y1. The X1 column is going to contain your input, and the Y1 column is going to contain your output. I like to type in my inputs first, so if I type in the inputs, I will hit enter in between them. And if they happen to all be in Fourier increments, it's going to auto-populate them. If the next one happened to be off from that, I can change it myself. So that one's 21, say. And then I'm going to type in some values for output. So I'm going to type in some slightly larger values here. And while I'm typing these, you'll notice that you don't see them appearing on the graph right now because they are a bit larger than the original window. One of the ways to see the data, since scrolling in and scrolling out does not get me into the hundredths range right here. Oops, I'm sorry, this one was supposed to be 271. I didn't type correctly. There we go. And this one was supposed to be 284.6, so I didn't type that one correctly at all either. There we go. All right, so I wanted them to all be in the hundreds range. There we go. So I had a list I was looking at. So then I am going to click on the Zoom Fit button, and that's going to get me a picture of my data set. So the Zoom Fit button tries to zoom the window in on an interval around the list of inputs and around the list of outputs. You can see that my inputs from 0 to 21, I can see 0 here, 21 about here, and I'm just kind of around them. I can pick it up and move it if I need to. Then outputs, I'm in the range from 260 or so up to 320 or so, so I can see that auto scaling there. If the Zoom Fit window is not the window that you wish to be in, you can always manually rechange it with the graph settings and change the window so that you have whatever your choice of smallest x is, whatever your choice of largest x is, and your smallest y and largest y. So you can manually rescale this. So if, for example, I wanted to see just from 0 to 21, I can manually rescale there. The problem with that is it puts my dots right on the edge, and so they're harder to see, but I could zoom in and out from there.